What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're here to do another new look rebuild. Before we get into the rebuilds, I want to go ahead and tell you to look at the link in the description below. There is a playlist there, so if you've missed any of the new look rebuilds, there's a playlist down below. Also, guys, I'm trying to reach 5,000 subs before the end of the month. As soon as we reach 5,000 subs, we're doing a giveaway, so you win and I win. Let's go ahead and do this Phoenix Suns rebuild. So this is what you guys voted for in the poll. I was actually kind of shocked. I thought it would either be the Celtics or there was someone, or the Jazz. I thought for sure one of those two teams would win, but you guys picked the Phoenix Suns. So this Phoenix Suns team should be interesting to rebuild. We all know lately the Suns have just been making some kind of weird moves, I would say, because the Suns, you know, just their owner Robert Sarver just doesn't seem like a very good owner. Much like James Dolan, he doesn't seem to make the right decisions. But I'm here today to hopefully try my best to correct this team and do the best I can to make this team look even better going forward. So keep in mind, I do have to do this realistically. All these new look rebuilds are going to be realistic rebuilds, so I will do my best to keep it realistic. If there's something you don't agree with, we can agree to disagree. But other than that, guys, Kelly Oubre looks like he's going to remain the sixth man, which I'm okay with. Frank Kaminsky's going to come off the bench now. Tyler Johnson's a bench player, and Aaron Baines. So probably will move Frank Kaminsky to power forward because he does go up. Cam Johnson and does Javon Carter have another option after this year? And Cam Johnson and Javon Carter, or actually Ty Jerome will. Ty Jerome and Cam Johnson will go to the G League because they probably won't get much minutes here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then let's send Ty Jerome there. We got to sign another free agent, though, first. Let's go ahead and see if we can find somebody real quick. Let's go with somebody that won't ever play that way. We don't have to play him in the rotation. Bogut. Wait, it says we have 15 players. Why can't I send Ty Jerome to the G League? Oh, because this guy's already there. So actually, I'm going to call him up. And actually, I could Jalen Leck or Ty Jerome. I think I'm going to go with Ty Jerome instead. So I'm going to go with those two in the G League. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and just simulate this full season. I just kind of want to see what this new look Suns team will do. Ricky Rubio. He is a decent, solid point guard, but I'm not the biggest fan of his. And I don't think he takes the Suns team over the top by any means. I mean, it is a playmaker other than Devin Booker, but Ricky Rubio is not somebody you should be like, oh my gosh, it's Ricky Rubio. But other than that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, and let's see how this new Phoenix Suns team does. So at the end of the season, we went 45-37, actually making the 8th seed. So honestly, that's what you can kind of expect out of the Western Conference. I think the 8th seed will have to at least win 45 games or plus. I honestly could see that in the Western Conference, maybe even 50. Maybe that's a little bit stretching it, but here were the player stats. We had 25 points from Devin Booker, 16 from DeAndre Ayton, and 12 rebounds, and then we had 14 from Kelly Oubre, and about 11.4 from Ricky Rubio, and 9 assists. So, I mean, Rubio's doing his thing as far as playmaking, but like I said, Rubio's not somebody I'm excited about for this Phoenix Suns team. I'm sure he could be a very good productive player for them, but as far as, you know, taking Devin Booker to the playoffs and over the top, I just don't see it. I just don't. Maybe I'm a hater. If there's any Ricky Rubio stands out there, I apologize, but I don't think he was the point guard that gets it done. I was really hoping they would go for like a guy like D'Angelo Russell. Obviously, the Golden State Warriors got him in a sign and trade, but didn't even seem like the Suns were interested, and that's one of Devin Booker's best friends in real life. So very odd decision there, but like I said, I'm here to save this team. We got eliminated in 4 games. Honestly, not shocked at all. Wasn't even expecting to make the playoffs this first season. I kind of wish we didn't because I wanted a lottery pick, but you know, it is what it is. So one person did point out to me though that I ended up I didn't change the lottery setting or the lottery rules where it's 14%, so I'm gonna start doing that as long as I can remember to do it in the video. And then someone else told me something interesting and never even thought about it, and I forgot. I can't, once I find his name, I'm going to give him, I'm probably gonna put him in the pin. I'm gonna pin him down below, I think, because I can't remember his name, but I forgot. I don't even know where you find it at, but it was something about looking into the team intel. When you're trying to find a big star, looking into the team intel, you can see if a team, and I know what he's talking about. You can see what a team, actually, I think what you do is go to, let me see. Is this how you do it? You go, no, okay, no, this is not how you do it. So I don't know how to do it just yet, but when you look at the team intel, I'll find it eventually. We're not going to worry about it right now, but league meetings. But anyway, he was basically telling me, if you look at the team intel, you can see who's buying and selling, rebuilding and all that, which I've never even thought about. I know you can look into that. I've never even thought about doing that. But let me go ahead and replace one of these rules with the 14%. If I can find it somewhere. Okay, it's not letting me change it anywhere. Okay, no changing it there. And no there. And there we go. There it is. All right, now we can accept that. And now every team will have a 14% chance at the #1 pick. So let's go ahead and see who wins the draft lottery with all those odds there. And we end up with the 18th pick, and the Mavericks end up with the #1 pick. I don't know what their odds were. I didn't even really pay attention. I should have. But as far as our trainer is concerned, we're going to go ahead and fire him. And I'm going to go ahead and hire Sean Lee. Fire my assistant coach. I'll keep Monty Williams here for now. Not sold on him as our head coach for the video, but obviously I think he can be decent in real life. But our team's not looking too bad, honestly. We just need someone next to Devin Booker. I feel like that can help him do whatever we need him to do. Rubio, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him as a starting point guard or not. Jalen Smith, gonna go ahead and draft him here out of Maryland, and I'm going to sim to the end, and let's see what our second rounder was. I'll go ahead and let the computer have done that. Ashton Hagans, I'll go ahead and sign him. Player options, we're going to go ahead and accept all these guys, of course, and then qualifying offers. Dario Saric is a free agent. I definitely wouldn't mind having the man back. We have negative $12 million. Kelly Oubre is a free agent. Why is Oubre a free agent? Didn't he sign like a 2-year deal? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Maybe this roster was not correct. I'm going to look into that. I'm pretty sure Kelly Oubre signed a 2-year deal, so that should not be what it is. So Saric and Oubre are free agents right now, but as far as our roster is concerned, look at the point guard, Tyler Johnson. I did extend him because, I thought he was a decent backup. Javon Carter and then Ella Okobo. So we have a lot of point guards that we definitely don't need. Ty Jerome is, going to be a nice backup shooting guard to Devin Booker. Cam Johnson and Miles Bridges. Honestly, Cam Johnson could get that starting 3 spot just because he can't shoot the 3 ball, and that's what we need. He has decent perimeter defense, so I'm cool with that. Jalen Smith could take over that future starting power forward role. And then DeAndre Ayton at the center, of course, we're going to keep him there. So I'm looking at this point guard position, and it's something I definitely want to improve. So Rubio is going to be up for trade, I think. That's my first initial thought here. So as far as point guards and free agency right now, we can afford Goran Dragic, but there's like guys like Mike Conley, and that's not like, too attractive to go for. So let me see in the trade market where we can find this at. And I'm going to go ahead and go in here. And let's see, actually, what I wanted to do was find a team intel thing, but I don't know if I can find it. I just don't know where it is at exactly. I know exactly what it is, but I'm not sure where to find it, and that's very frustrating. I'll find it eventually, like I said, guys. But let's go ahead and look into the business of, trading for a point guard. So let me go into the trade finder, and let's see what kind of point guards we could get. I guarantee we could get a guy like Chris Paul pretty easily, maybe, because his contract's so stupid. D'Angelo Russell, I didn't even think about maybe trying to get him. Let me see. Okay, no, can't get him. Beal or John Wall? Could I get John Wall? No. All right. Ben Simmons probably couldn't get. Eric Bledsoe, not gonna bring him back to Phoenix because we all know I don't want to be here. If you guys remember that tweet, Kemba Walker, Ja Morant. Obviously, that was the dream scenario for Phoenix if they got the #1 or #2 pick, but obviously that didn't happen. Moutier, Fox would be nice. What else could we get? De'Aaron Fox is honestly. Kyrie Irving probably couldn't get. Jamal Murray, wouldn't be a bad, or Malcolm Brogdon. So Drew Holiday wouldn't be dead. Let me see. Could I get De'Aaron Fox? Is that even possible? They want DeAndre Ayton for him. Obviously, I'm not willing to do that, but De'Aaron Fox would definitely be a nice point guard. But like I said, I got to keep this realistic. Why would Phoenix or Sacramento trade De'Aaron Fox when they have Buddy Hield and De'Aaron Fox in the backcourt together? Those two will do some nice things. So Drew Holiday does make some sense. And, he's a decent perimeter defender, and I think he would, or a very good perimeter defender. I don't know why I said decent. So, Drew Holiday, what could I get? Could I get Drew Holiday? They want D-Book. Not happening. So, let me see if I can make this work. I want Drew Holiday, potentially. And it's something that could make sense, because we know, let's go ahead and remove that. And let's throw in Ricky Rubio here. And let's throw them a future first rounder, because the Pelicans are in the midst of a rebuild. So, maybe a first rounder, Ricky Rubio, and let's say we threw him like Javon Carter as well. Let's see if they did this for Drew Holiday. No, okay. How about another or 2 future seconds along with that? They still don't want to do it. How about another future first for Drew Holiday? Okay, no. All right, so that's not working at all. None of those are working, and I don't want to go too high for Drew Holiday. How about if I threw in, let's say, Okobo and Jalen? No, maybe not Jalen. Should I trade Jalen Leck? 6'4", Javon Carter. I want to trade Javon Carter, but okay, that's not going to work. All right, how about a 2020 Bucks pick, okay, and a future swap best pick or something like that? No, okay, so they're not wanting to do this. They just don't want to let go Drew Holiday. So, all right, so probably can't get Drew Holiday, which sucks. Thomas Satoransky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find myself a point guard. I'm going to find a lot of those things off camera. All right, guys. So for a point guard situation, I'm going to go for a guy like Monte Morris. He's not, someone that's going to jump off the board, and he's definitely, I think he has more potential than Ricky Rubio in a way. Monte Morris was one of those guys that had a high assist, low turnover ratio last year. I found team intel also, by the way, but Monte Morris is who I'm going to get. They won in 2020, Milwaukee unprotected. Milwaukee's probably going to be really good, so I'm okay with that. Or trade 2 seconds for Monte Morris. Maybe I wouldn't want to trade 2 seconds. How about just this first for Monte Morris? And they still want 2 seconds, so you know what? I guess I'll just do that. So now we get Monte Morris. Now that I have Monte Morris, Ricky Rubio here is probably going to be flipped somewhere else. That way I have the cap space to sign Kelly Oubre back, potentially Dario Saric. But I got to be able to dump him somewhere that makes sense. So Corey Joseph to the Spurs. Tony Snell to Detroit Pistons. Let's see, Will Barton, DeLon Wright, Rashawn Holmes. The Jazz, we want Ricky Rubio back. The Atlanta Hawks, the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones, and let's say the Larry Nance, Jake Layman. So, a team like the Grizzlies, that could give me Tyus Jones. I give them Ricky Rubio, maybe just for that veteran presence, or the Hawks that are, rebuilding in a way. Maybe they don't want to. What if we gave them like a future first to just sweeten the pot? And they give me like a, let's go to the Hawks because they're rebuilding right now. And I'm trying to keep this realistic. I mean, Ricky Rubio's contract's kind of big. So what if we got 2 seconds for Rubio and we threw them a future first? That way they, they feel incentive. And what do you want to say? Words are hard, dude. So I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. And they take Rubio's contract and we sweeten the pot a little by giving them a first rounder. So Monte Morris, not a guy that I wanted by any means, but he'll do his thing. We'll go to renounce Rubio's option, and now I definitely want to sign Kelly Oubre back, which is what I'm going to do. We have a Pascal Siakam on our target list, which I didn't do, but you guys all know I do love myself some Pascal Siakam. But I'm going to sign Oubre to a 4-year deal. Definitely comfortable with that. And Dario Saric, I think I'm going to do a sign-in trade with that man if I can find him. Actually, you know what? I might sign him to a 3-year deal, and then let's trade him. I think I might trade him after the season once Jalen Smith finds his way in the G League and does his thing out there. But I think that's all I'm going to do for this first offseason. Not much has been done. We definitely have some players that can come in and contribute, and hopefully we make the playoffs again. Mikal Bridges, 6'7", small forward, Cam Johnson. So we definitely have, a lot of pieces here that we could definitely send around the league and make some big trades coming soon. So look out for that. I'm going to sign a backup center though real quick. Jahlil Okafor, I'll sign him to a 1-year deal. Definitely don't want to, be heavily invested in him. So I'm going to get Jahlil Okafor. Going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next season, and let's see how this team does. At the end of this season, we had a worse record than last season, but we're a higher seed. That's what, that's how the Western Conference goes, I guess. But here are the player stats that we had. So we had 21 or 22 points from D Book, about 18 points and 14 rebounds from DeAndre Ayton, 15 points from Oubre off the bench. Cam Johnson had 14 himself, and Monte Morris had 11 and 7. So, like I said, I'm really starting to like how this roster is shaping out. This roster definitely has a lot of depth to it to where I can make a big trade this offseason, which is my plan. I don't know who I'm going to acquire just yet, but I think I definitely like Monte Morris starting at the point guard for us. Cam Johnson is great and all. I think the power forward spot's where I want to target. And we're about to beat Oklahoma City in the first round. We just did, okay, while I was talking. So I think the power forward spot is where I'm going to try to target a better person there. We're going to try for it, and let's see if it happens, but we'll see. 2-0. Are we going to make it to the Western Conference Finals as a 7th seed? But we're facing the Clippers, so that's probably not happening. 3-2. Can we win in 6 or 7? Can we win in 7 games, guys? Is that even possible at this point? So let's see if we can beat the Los Angeles Clippers here, man. On their home floor in the Staples Center. It's looking, somewhat... Okay, so we lose by 6. So, I mean, we were close. We almost made it to the Western Conference Finals, which would have been a W in itself. But we're going to go ahead and see if we can make a big move this offseason, like I said. I think I'm going to target a power forward. First person that comes to mind is obviously a guy like Pascal Siakam. I do like Pascal a lot in my rebuilds, but I'll try to stay away from that as much as I can. Let's go into the draft lottery, though. I'm actually going to skip over it because I don't even think we do have our pick. What pick do we have? The 19th pick. All right, 19th pick overall. I think I'm going to go ahead and fire Mr. Monty Williams, even though well, should I fire him? Is there a better, fit out there for me? Eric Spoelstra or Rick Carlisle or Mike K, defense, or this guy. You know what? There's players with, there's coaches with better ratings out there, so I'm going to go ahead and sign one of them. And then for the NBA draft, we had the 19th pick overall. and a lot of players under contract that I think I could use to fuel a trade. So that's what I think my goal is right now. So let's look for like I said, I want to start Cameron Johnson, I want to start Devin Booker, and of course I want to start DeAndre Ayton. So that power forward spot is what I'm going to target right now. So for as far as a starting power forward that would make sense to bring to this team, Draymond Green doesn't make a lot of sense. Tobias Harris is getting paid so much money, but he would definitely fit the bill as far as a player that would make sense there. Pascal makes sense. Kevin Love, I don't really want Kevin Love at his age and his contract. Justice Winslow, Bojan Bogdanovic. I think the Jazz might play Bojan at the power forward. I really do, and I know some people don't agree with that, but I think they might. Aaron Gordon. Aaron Gordon's not someone I get very often. He might be interesting to play at the power forward spot. He's on an expiring contract. It might be a little cheap. Not somebody I get a whole lot, so might go back to that. And I don't know how much better he would make us, but it'd definitely be interesting to see. Paul Millsap, Miles Turner, Andre Drummond, Pascal. Like I said, Pascal is always a good option, I think. Jabari Parker, DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, Frank Kaminsky. So wait, we're now on our team now. So I thought Aaron Gordon would be interesting. He's on an expiring deal, so the worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, right? They want Devin Booker for him. In Orlando, you're absolutely insane if you think I'm giving you Devin Booker. So if I could get Aaron Gordon, I don't want to trade a bunch of assets for him though by any means. So Aaron Gordon, like I said, would be interesting. I think he'd be another interesting player to have at that starting power forward spot. Not someone I get a whole lot. I just maybe give myself, I don't know if I want to trade a guy like Dario Saric for him because he's not someone that just stands out to you. So Frank Kaminsky, and let's say Jalen Smith, Jalen Leck. Let's trade one of these guys. Ashton. Okay, so they're all about to expire. So Aaron Gordon's not someone I would want to trade a first round pick for. But let me just skip over actually, let's not skip over the draft. I'm gonna get Aaron Gordon. I think I'm gonna try to go for him. I think I can get him. So I'm gonna get Aaron Gordon. We're gonna trade Frank Kaminsky or Dario Saric, one of the two. Maybe even Dario Saric at this point. So Dario Saric for Aaron Gordon's not going to get it done. So how about a couple of seconds for Aaron Gordon? Okay, it's still not going to get it done. How about we throw in, let's say, let's throw in Jalen Leck, I guess. Let's see if they'll do that. I really don't want to trade a future first for him. Do I trade my first round pick for Aaron Gordon? Does that make any sense? I don't know if it does. It really does not. How about another second? Okay, if I threw in another player to, what about Jalen Smith? I don't want to do it by any means. I should have sent him to the G League, but I didn't even think about it. He got 2.5 or 1.5 star rating, and that gets it done. I don't know how I feel about trading Jalen Smith, but I did. What did we trade exactly? Because I was just throwing pieces in there to see if we can get it done. I might have overpaid for him quite a bit. So, we traded 2 seconds and Jalen Leck and Jalen Smith. So, yeah, overpaid for Aaron Gordon. That's for sure. Sorry. I definitely overpaid for him. But you know what? It's my rebuild at the end of the day, so hopefully you guys aren't too upset. But let's go ahead and see with the 19th pick overall. Let's see what we could get at number 19. And we should be able to get something, somewhat decent. Let's see. Isaiah Jackson. I'm going to go ahead and sign him out of Michigan State, I think. And let's go ahead and go to player options and sign all those guys. I skipped over rookie signing for whatever reason. But it's all right. Qualifying offers, none. And then moratorium day, let's see, Jason Tatum, when Cook's affordable. But let's see our rotation right now. So Ashton Hagans and Monte Morris. We have Devin Booker and Ty Jerome. A lot of small forwards at our disposal. Even Mikal Bridges at this point. Could Ty Jerome play backup point guard and move Mikal Bridges to backup shooting guard like I think he used to play? Yeah, I mean, they both go down 1 overall. That's not too bad. So we'll have a nice backup point guard, nice backup shooting guard, a nice backup small forward, a nice backup power forward. And so we basically have a 9-man rotation with negative $8 million. So I don't know if Aaron Gordon makes this much better, but it is worth a shot. 25 years old. I think he could fit the team quite a bit. If Aaron Gordon doesn't get it done, maybe I'll make a different trade at the, at the trade deadline or something. But I think Aaron Gordon could be an interesting piece, and it's someone I don't get, which is what I wanted, which was my goal. I wanted to give you guys a different player that I don't get very often. So Aaron Gordon, definitely overpaid for the dude, but we got him nonetheless. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate to the end of next season, though, and let's see if we can bounce back from a 42-40 season and make the playoffs again, which would be absolutely amazing. So if nothing else, we just had our best record of this video, 46-36. So you know what? I can't complain. It was our best record so far. And we almost made it to the Western Conference Finals at a 42, and most improved player goes to Andrew Wiggins. So no, Detroit might not be a bad destination for the man. Just, you know, Andrew Wiggins just seems like he doesn't care about basketball. And, you know, I saw a post on Twitter one day, and it just absolutely made me laugh. It was like, Andrew Wiggins seems like his mom told him, if you don't play basketball, you got to go get a regular job. I just thought that was funny. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and see what these stats were looking like. 22 points from Devin Booker, 20 from DeAndre Ayton. So DeAndre Ayton's starting to become really involved in the offense, which I like. Aaron Gordon had 15 points. You know, not too bad. He definitely did some things out there. 38% from 3 and 5 threes attempted per game is absolutely pretty good for Aaron Gordon. And then he had 14 from Oubre off the bench, 12.3 from Cameron Johnson, Monte Morris with 11 and 7 still. So I think there's a nice mix of players here. And I really do like our team. I really do. So hopefully we can, you know, make those results go into the playoffs and actually beat the Pelicans in the first round. We're up 1-0 to start. 2-0. Can we beat them? 3-0. Can we absolutely... Okay, we sweep the New Orleans Pelicans. That's a wrap. Can we face the Blazers, though? I'd rather face the Blazers because the Clippers beat us last time. Please play the Blazers. And we do. Okay. Facing the Zers. You know, they have Damian Lillard. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong roster. They have Damian Lillard, McCollum, Hassan... Nurkic and Hassan Whiteside are not going to start together. I don't know why this roster has Nurkic as listed as a power forward. It doesn't make any sense. Why on earth would Nurkic and Hassan Whiteside start together? I guarantee, and they have D Rose. Holy moly. Okay, so yeah, this team is actually looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat them. No, hopefully we can. They're up 1-0 to start. 2-0. No, don't lose. Okay, we're down 3-0. Could we make my favorite team blow a 3-0 lead? You know, as a fan in real life, I'd absolutely cry if that happened, but in the game, when I'm playing as the Phoenix Suns, I love for it to happen right now. And we do win this game, so you know what? Baby steps. We might be able to make it to the Western Conference Finals, hopefully. But, you know, we got to wait and see if we can make it happen. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate and see if we can come back. Okay. Okay, it's looking... Okay, it's a pretty close game. And we win that one as well. So it's 3-2 right now. I definitely did not mean to back out the way I did, but we did. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate and see if we can beat this. Okay. All right. Can we come back at the end? 100 to 190. Okay. Game 7 situation, guys. Oh my god. All right. So game 7, we did not come down from 3-0 just to lose here. So please, 2K, do me a favor and let's complete the 3-0 comeback. Let's do it, 2K. Let's freaking do it. Oh my god, 39 in the second quarter. We're going to do it 109 to 97, and we are in the Western Conference Finals, making the Blazers blow a 3-0 lead. So I'm hoping we get past the Denver Nuggets as well. We have Monte Morris, who they did trade, so hopefully Monte Morris has the best playoff series of his life. I really like our roster. I think it looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat the Denver Nuggets. It's definitely going to be tough here. Nikola Jokic is coming off his MVP season. They're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Okay, we just did it to the Blazers. We should be able to do it to the Nuggets too, right? Probably not. So let's see if we can go ahead and beat this team and make them blow a 3-0 lead. We made it to the Western Conference Finals, so you know what I will do? Let's remember this Western Conference Finals appearance because that's a W for the Phoenix Suns. But I'm going to go ahead and simulate another season, probably re-sign Aaron Gordon and all that. So, you know, I definitely want to keep Aaron Gordon because I just, you know, paid a lot for the man. So I'm going to keep this team relatively the same. I'm going to go ahead and simulate one more season, and let's just see if we can make it better in the playoffs. If we can make a better, you know, appearance there. We made it to Western Conference Finals, but this next season will be the last one no matter what happens. So just remember this Western Conference Finals appearance, and let's see if we can get any better than. All right, guys, so we're back in the playoffs. This time we're the 4th seed in the Western Conference. Kind of expected that. I paid some change to keep this team together, so this team better do something for me because I paid a lot of money to keep this team together. I mean, DeAndre Ayton got a big contract. Aaron Gordon got a big contract. Even Mikal Bridges got himself a decent big contract. So yeah, like I said, I kept this team together with some money. So I'm hoping we could, you know, use that money and actually be productive in this playoff. So we're up 2-0 on New Orleans, and we're going to go ahead and beat them by 4 games. Now we're going to go ahead and play the Oklahoma City Thunder, who still have Chris Paul, when they shouldn't even be relevant right now, dude. They went 53 and 29. Okay, they're up 1-0. 2-0. Please don't lose. Please don't. Okay, 2-1. Can we even it up? No, 3-1 and 3-2, 3. Okay, we lose in 6 games. So we did make it to the Western Conference Finals in the video. That's a W. For the Phoenix Suns, that's a huge, huge W. So my goal will always, obviously, to be to win a championship, but I will take the Western Conference Finals as a participation trophy. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like if you did enjoy. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace.